Hey guys, it's Renee and I'm here with some more real talk. In just a couple of days, it's going to be the new year, 2017. So I wanted to speak to all of you about that. How was your year in 2016? Are you ready for 2017? Well, I know I am completely ready for 2017. 2016 was not a good year for me or even my family. As you all are aware, that my dad passed away October 17th, and that was the worst thing that ever happened to me in my life. So this 2016 was the worst year in my whole lifetime. Not just because he died, just a whole year in itself. Worried about my dad and getting him better and trying, going to doctors and trying to figure it out, and just worried on a daily basis on like what was going to happen to my dad, and trying to get him better. It was very, very stressful, because especially when you see a loved one going through a sickness like cancer, it's like your heart goes out to them because you want to be able to do whatever you possibly can to help them. But unfortunately, like I said, my dad passed away in October, and it has been the hardest thing that I ever had to deal with. But what I do have to say about this is that what it has showed me, 2016, has showed me that I am a strong person and that I am able to get through whatever life throws at me. Especially losing a loved one, the only man that I ever loved the way I ever loved, anyone in my life. So basically, what this, real talk is about is for you to actually look at your life and see where you are, see what 2016 has brought you. Was it a good year? Was it a bad year? What are things that you need to work on as a person? Because I know once January comes, everybody has these New Year's, resolutions that they want to lose weight, and they put unrealistic goals that, oh yeah, I want to lose 50 pounds by February. That's not realistic. That is not something that you should even do to yourself. Or everybody waits till January 1st to try to quit smoking. And if your heart and is not into whatever it is that you want to do, unfortunately it's not going to happen. You're not going to stick with it, because a lot of times everybody joins gym memberships come January, and then by February they stop going. So this year, why don't you do it a little bit different? For 2017, why don't you actually write down what you want to do for the year of 2017, and don't be unrealistic. Like, don't be realistic about whatever goals that it is that you want to, accomplish for 2017, instead of just making, oh, I want to do this, or I want to quit smoking, I want to lose weight. You know what? Has that worked for you in the past? No. So let's start this year different. Let's go into 2017 with a different outlook on life. Okay? Maybe you don't like the job that you're in, right? Maybe you're not happy in the relationship that you're in. So start off with goals of what you're going to do. I know with myself that I want to focus on helping others, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm planning already for my dad's fundraiser for the softball tournament that will be in October of 2017. And I am so excited about that, and I cannot wait to make awareness for the cancer that he died of, which is cholangiocarcinoma. I also want to be able to help others in any ways that I can, and that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a point, if it's helping the veterans or just helping, just paying it forward anytime I can, like I did for Christmas. I ended up going into I get bagels for myself and my mom on Christmas, and I gave the guy, behind the counter money, and told him that if someone comes in here that doesn't have money to pay for their food, or somebody that comes in here, on a daily basis that doesn't have any money or doesn't have any food, please buy them something for me. And you know what? That made me feel amazing. So I want to continue in 2017 to give to the people that don't have, because once you give, it's a feeling that I cannot even explain to you. You have to do it for yourself, and you're gonna want a person can't tell you to do something. You should want to do it within your heart. Okay? So once you realize that once you start helping people, your life changes for the better. And it's like karma, you know, you're going to have good karma coming after you. You know, and you're going to see your life changing. And that is basically what it's all about, is about growing as a person, you know, being better than you were yesterday. And, you know, in 2017, that is what I'm going to be working on. A lot of times people, you know, for the New Year's resolution, they like, oh, well, I'm going to give up this, I'm going to give up that. Why do you need to give up anything, right? You shouldn't have to. It's like once you feel like you're giving something up, it's like you feel like you're torturing yourself. So instead of saying like, I'm going to be giving up smoking, you know, or I'm going to be giving up eating my favorite foods, do it a different way. Yes, you should quit smoking. Yes, you should, you know, eat healthy for your body, but look at it differently. Instead of saying, well, I'm going to, you know, quit smoking, that's telling your mind like you're giving up something that you might enjoy, you might want. I know I used to be a smoker, so I know how it is to quit smoking. So, you know, instead of you saying I'm quitting smoking, say, you know what, I'm going to do this for my health because I want to be there for my children. I want to do this. So it's not that you're giving something up. You're going to be gaining by you not smoking. You're going to be gaining health. You're going to be gaining life. You're going to be gaining more time on this earth with your family. So try to look at it in a different way than we normally do, because our mind is amazing on what it can do. Because if you think one way, it can think like negative, like, oh my God, she's taking that away from me. What am I going to do? Oh my God. And it's like you feel like you're punishing yourself. And it's not about punishing yourself. It's about making yourself better, right? So if you are looking to say maybe lose weight, right? Maybe just instead of saying I'm going to give up my favorite snacks, just say, you know what, I'm going to add healthy stuff to my diet. I'm going to start eating more vegetables. I'm going to start to eat organic. And when I go food shopping, I'm going to go shopping on the perimeters so I know that I'm getting what my body needs so we can work the proper way. So these are different things that I have, you know, that has helped me. Is the way that you think, and it's your mind is very powerful. So it's whatever you say to yourself. And this goes back to one of the videos that I did, you know, the second one, the follow-up from the narcissistic relationship, that video, whereas I started doing affirmations every single day. And let me tell you, it has been making a world of difference. I look at myself differently. I feel better about myself. And I know that I'm going to be able to accomplish anything that I want to do. Whatever I put my mind to, I know is going to happen. And these affirmations are extremely powerful. You know, you can search online on different affirmations that you could say, and, you know, because, you know, everybody's different. We might have different goals, different directions in life that we want to take. But doing affirmations will actually make you feel better. But there's a way to do affirmations. And it's very, very important that when you're saying your affirmations, you're actually listening to what you're saying. Okay? And then feel what you're saying when you're saying them. And when something comes to mind when you're saying an affirmation, especially if one of the affirmations, if you were to say, I forgive myself, right? I truly forgive myself. I forgive myself. When you're saying that, things might surface. Things that you thought you might have forgave yourself for, or you think that you're over, will surface again. And then that's just to let you know that, you know what, you didn't, you know, take care of that issue that you might have within yourself. So that's just for you to go over it again, so you actually do forgive yourself for whatever it is. So then you can move on with your life. And once you let certain things go, better things are ready to come to you. So it's very, very important that you listen to what your body and what you're feeling when you're saying certain affirmations. And I know it's silly, it might sound silly like the first few times that you say it, but once you keep saying it, you actually start believing it. And then you don't feel embarrassed to say it anymore. And then, you know what, you might move from just saying it, you know, in your car, just say, to then, you know what, when you pass the mirror, you might say, you know what, I love you, you know, or whatever it might be, or you're a beautiful person, or, you know, I'm a courageous person, whatever it might be. You're going to start looking at yourself in the actual mirror and saying it, because you know what? You're starting to believe it, because those words that you are saying are true. They are true. But in this world, a lot of times people might put us down, or people, you know, or people might look at us the wrong way, and we take that, you know, to heart, and then we think we're not a good person. But in all, we are a good person. Okay, so the affirmations, I know I just like went from doing the New Year's thing to this, but it all ties in together. Just in case you did not watch the other video where I said the affirmations that I would say, well, there are a few of them. So the first one I would say every day, and what I do is I actually set an alarm 3 times a day. So it goes off as a reminder to me that I need to say my affirmations. So these are the affirmations that I say. The first one is, I love myself. The second one is, I am a spiritual being. 3 is, I forgive myself. 4 is, I have a right to be rich. Number 5 is, I am healthy. Number 6, wealth is flowing to me. And the last one that I do say, which you guys don't have to say, is I'm profoundly clairvoyant. And the reasoning for I say that is because I'm getting more in touch with my spiritual side. And by me saying that, it's letting the universe know that I can hear, I could see things that maybe other people cannot see. And I know it might sound crazy to you all, but you know what? It's something I believe in, and I'm okay with that. So you guys can think I'm crazy, weird, or whatever. I don't care. But that's just what's been helping me, and that's what helps me to communicate with my dad. So I would love to hear from each and every one of you what you're going to do for the new year. 2017 is to better yourself, the new you. But let's do it a different way. Let's leave the past in the past, because it hasn't worked for us, right? It hasn't worked. So let's do it differently. Instead of saying, I'm taking this away from you, put like what you're going to do differently. What are you going to add to your life to make it better? And then everything will then fall into place, right? Well, I already told you guys what I'm going to be working on for 2017. I'm working on making myself a better person and be able to give and help a lot of others in this world, because you know what? I want America to be great again. And this is this is going to be a great year. We're going to have a new president, Donald Trump, and I think he's going to be able to do a phenomenal job. And you know what? It can't be any worse than what we've already had. So with that said, don't forget, comment below and let me know what you're going to do for New Year's, your resolutions, maybe what you're planning on doing with your family or your friends, if you're going anywhere. And you know what? 2017 is going to be all of our years. Just let's think positive. Let's put positive vibes and everything out to the universe, and good things will happen to you. And don't forget to say those affirmations every single day. Set an alarm for it. That's what I do, and it annoys me until I do it. So that's it. You guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!